It amuses me that Sid would choose a chapel for your rendezvous. There never was a more unrepentant soul in all the realm.
Weren't expecting any new branded until then.
So at some point in time,
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
You know what to do, boy.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgles. Maybe they don't.
There, boy! Keep your distance, boy.
We still have a way to go.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said that the deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts aren't much better.
And the only thing to mention is now.
Don't let them get away.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
Oh yeah, thank you, my boy. I was really impressed with them. over the course of his year and over the course of
I ain't really doing nothing. I'm just replaying some of the shit that I already did. Because I'm about to be at the end of the game, and I don't want to be at the end of the game so fast.
Has a way better setup for Ayo Dosunmu to really shine. So he's somebody that I'd be like, okay, a really strong defender.
A wyvern.
Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does it?
There, boy. Give them all you've got, boys. Get him, boy.
Where's he going? Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open. Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Well, they look interesting. And for once, it's not my problem. This is stupid. I like wolves.
Stay down. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't. Sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
Still short, just not quite as quick. It'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
I thought exactly.
You know what's going on. There, boy! Get him!
Aye, someone's got the hook. Where he stops, no one knows.
Too slow. You know what to do, boy.
How to do that, eh?
What if we killed him first? Get him, boy!
Come on. Stand back.
You're dominant.
I am. Aye. But not by choice, mind. Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones round who saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind of choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh? Clyde, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother. And cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is. See that river? Follow upstream and we'll be in lots of no
Right.
Sick of Torgal. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. No holding back. There, boy. Wake wind. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do. It's over.
How the
So
f you
much
get up there, boy?
over the course of his career and how it shifted. Like, back in OKC, he was, I think, probably his happiest in general. Just that's pretty accurate. There's a lot of guys involved in the rocket. Basically, ever since he really got hurt in OKC, the first time he really started having those expectations after winning the MVP. There's a lot there. There's a lot. It is fascinating to think about the kinds of players that are at the top and how different they are. And I see people on both sides of this conversation. Is Kevin Durant the top 5 player? And I can make arguments I can run the league's in a really great place right now from a talent perspective. And just because you're the 7th best player versus the 3rd best player, I don't think it's like that crazy for anyone. It should be. Everybody should feel pretty good about where the talent is in the NBA right now. I know that there's a little bit of a changing of the guard in terms of the younger players and the younger generation popping up, but he's 34. He's going to turn 35. Like, the fact that he's even in these conversations right now after an Achilles tear and after all the injuries that he's sustained throughout his career.
Oh, now it let me go up this way.
It shouldn't be offensive to anybody that he's not at that ultimate level, but the fact that he's been having this conversation is pretty impressive.
Right. Yeah, I mean, KD is I think I have KD as top 14 or 12 player of all time, right next to like Oscar Robertson and like Kevin Garnett and all them for me. So like, he's a great player. Like I love him. I think he's spectacular. He averaged 30 points a game. 21 years old in 2009. Basically, in a much more physical era, you can argue where the spacing wasn't what it used to be. So yeah, he's a great player, man. I think that there's a lot of conversations to be had about him. I think that
all right, cool. I got everything. Yep.
I think Kevin Durant has a more OKC, Golden State, and obviously with Brooklyn and now with the Phoenix Suns. I think people have this idea of what KD is. And I think he's a marvelous player. So it's not a disrespect at all. I just think that there are just things about his game that say that there are some things that he needs to work on. But there are some players that are younger than him that are just more well-rounded as basketball players. So just only a few of them.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like we're picking the entire league over him right now. Like there's a very small handful of guys that are like in their prime that are ahead of him, and like some generational talents, obviously. And I have 4 MVP wins in my top 10 ahead of Kevin Durant right now. So like it's not like we're not pulling crazy shit right now. Like it's just these are really good people. So let's get into it, man. Like I'm curious where you ended up ranking him. Let's rank our top 10 players. Would you like me to go first, or would you
want to start at 10 and work down, or you want to say the whole list? What do you want to do?
Yeah. You know, I think we should start at the top and then work to the bottom. Well, actually, you know what? I'll follow your lead. Whatever you decide.
You know what? It might be easy to work at the top, but I think we can probably agree on the first few. So let's do that. So number 1 for me, you know, I barely put him there just because there's no proof that Serbians are actually that good at basketball. Let's be honest. I got Nikola Jokic. I think the player averaging 30, 15, and 10 based over the course of a playoff run on all-time efficiency. I think that might be. I think I got his playoff run right behind. I think like Jordan's 95 games, maybe 2018 on. He didn't finish the job though. So like Shaq in 2001. I mean, I'm just thinking the last 30 years. 91 Jordan, maybe. I mean, I'm thinking in the last 30 years, 33 years. Where would I put this run? I look here at Victor's marks. I will put it top 6 or top 7. It was that good.
I was on Slam, the show that Ahmad Smith does. Shout out to Ahmad. And I compared his run to 2000 Shaq, 2003 Tim Duncan, and 2011 Dirk. Like those are the 3 modern ones that I think when you think about big men, when you think about the guys that really stand up above the rest, like what he just did was unbelievable and deserves to be credited as such. So whether it's better than that, whether it's worse than that, I don't really know, but I think there's something in that regard. But yeah, I also have Joker at the top. I think that's pretty unequivocal at this point. And he deserves that placement. Whether he stays there after this upcoming season or not, that remains to be seen. But I don't see any reason why he would give it up.
I mean, but again, I've publicly have made the argument that Jokic is the best player in the league since I want to say about February or March 2022, before he won his second MVP. So I think this is going to be his age 28 season, coming off of the championship. And if you look at what Jordan did, because, you know, and LeBron did, after winning a ring, it does something to you, like your status around the league, yourself. Now, all you're playing for is legacy. Everything else, this is like money. Now it's like, how good is that?
I love it. Let's go down. I have Giannis at 2. I think that's a tough one for a lot of people, given the way that he just wrapped it up. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that the back injury really affected him. Like I'm going to wait to see how it goes, and we're going to have to figure that out. But because we're doing regular season plus playoffs with this list, like I think for Giannis, we would expect both. And I debated between 2 and 3, but I don't think you could put Giannis any lower than 3.
Yeah, 2, I have Steph Curry. So, remember, I've ranked 10 players every month this year because I want to publicly track what I'm doing. Yeah, Steph Curry in December was my number 1 player in the NBA because he was averaging 29, 6, and 6 on 68% true shooting. It was stupid. Yeah, like he was going insane. And then he had the injury. But Steph was incredible this entire season. First team All-NBA worthy. He missed games, so which is why he didn't make first team again. But then, you know, I think that his playmaking, his scoring, gravity, I think what he did for the Golden State offense. The Golden State offense was awful without him, and it was mid with him. Now, some of that is just because of the roster construction. I think the fact that they lost, maybe, the second best coach. Some people were Warriors fans think he's the first best coach, like Brown, whatever. I think that affected them a lot. But the thing about Giannis and Steph, I have Steph at 2, and then we'll get to the next conversation when we get to number 3.
So I have Jokic, Giannis. I think. Interesting one. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I have those three at the top. I think that they are. I think they're the three that you can trust the most consistently between the regular season and playoffs. And like, you know that they're going to get their teams to the playoffs. You know that they're going to get their teams and show up in those situations. I think that Giannis is. I think that he's going to have to go through a little bit of a metamorphosis here, but I think that after this last failure, which was definitely not a failure, I think he is probably going to show up and try to destroy worlds this next regular season of playoffs. I just believe that
like a true shield of
we'll see what it is. But you sounds like you don't have Giannis at three.
No, I have Giannis at 3.
Oh, okay.
I've said consensus that are two best players in the league. Jokic and Giannis for a year and a half, but I think that see this thing where the whole year I was even going into February, I had Embiid that in season I had Embiid playing better than
You don't believe me?
Offensively for a large part of the year, and people were blaming Chris Middleton and stuff. And I'm saying, like, I get that for sure, but at the end of the day, like, Richard Jefferson on television in today said that just like Jokic, Giannis is a 10 on offense in the middle of all this stuff happening. And yet, Giannis has never led in the lead offense in his career. So that's why I was always confused about that. So here's my thing. I think Giannis is arguably second or first, depending on who you are, best player in the world the last several years. I think that the thing about it is, though, that offensive efficiency, the lack of spacing he creates.
All right, so I gotta take my dog outside. This nigga wanna go outside.
Can't shoot free throws, and again, Ryan, I don't care if back injury or not. He ran from the basketball.
It happened.
He almost threw it out of bounds. I'm saying,
someone discovers
now Steph did in the Lakers series. He turned the ball over, but he turned it over because he thought he had somebody like at the wing. He threw over his head. That's different. Steph has never just ran from the basketball. He literally, Giannis got the ball and almost threw it out of bounds. So he knows his deficiency, but I think Giannis is incredible. Like, he could end this deal. He's going to put up another 30 and bonds. He's that good. But, and again, now, Brian, by the way, people are calling it a question because they played against, they played in the first round that year, 2021.
Chicago or something?
That was 2022. Who did they play in first round 2021? They played the Nets in the second round. They played on the
And they just one of like Orlando or Toronto or one of them. Or they lost a game in the first round.
That was I gotta go look at that. But remember that year they beat the Nets. Somebody, if y'all remember, y'all were looking up 2021 when they played the first round. Remember 2021 they beat the Nets in the Harden time, and then they beat the Atlanta Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then they beat the Heat. They played the Heat. Yeah, remember the Heat were injured, but they were injured.
All right, so I can't use that.
Some haven't beaten anyone healthy in the playoffs. So I think that's the thing. It's like even then. So in 2022, second this offense game played out in Game 7. Again, I didn't blame him for that. Like he had 40 or 44, 20, and 6 in Game 6, and then he had 25, 20, and 9 in Game 7. But he didn't make. He made like 2 shots or whatever it was in the second half. So. But that's what I mean, man. Like, I think there's just it's more nuance to it. But again, I think Giannis is incredible.
He's incredible. There's no doubt about it. But this is why this is so difficult, because everybody has flaws. Jokic has probably the fewest flaws of any of these guys, but...
Oh, wait, Ryan, hold on. That's what I'm going to ask you.
Oh, God.
Who of all the superstars do you think last on Twitter, and I think the question came back to you, which superstar do you think has the least amount of exploitable balls at this point in time?
I think it's probably Jokic or Steph. It's one of those two. Kawhi is another one that, like, I'm a little bit lower on Kawhi in general on this list, and we're gonna talk about it towards the back half of this top 10, but. I do think that he's a guy like in that general range. You could say,
right.
Durant should be in that conversation, but like we've seen,
they're like,
I'm not gonna say that he can't. I
Alright, so I should be able to do this now.
It's probably those three. Jokic, Curry, and Kawhi.
Yeah, I think
Time accessible.
now, based on this playoff, I mean, his Jokic team, I think Steph.
Yeah.
That 22 playoff run, like, yeah, it's just, you can try to hunt him if you want, but you gotta have a LeBron to hunt him. I think that's the point.
Yeah. The only guys that can really take advantage of him like that are the elite ball handling big wings that can actually like post up, like a Luka, like a LeBron, like a Giannis. And that's it. Like just you're not gonna switch Jokic on. Jokic squad, like they're not gonna.
Ron Diggs switched on the game 4, by the way.
You like to shoot the shots. That's good.
Why can't I do this?
Number 4 for me, I have Luka. I thought I give him a pass for this regular season with the Mavericks. We're going to see what I caught a lot of flack from Dallas fans for ranking them as the 11th best team in the Western Conference where it currently stands right now. We're going to find out. Like, we're gonna
Can I just remove these?
You can't always. You just finished 11th in the regular season. And that's, I think, a lot of people are holding him against that, but their rosters. And it still isn't good. But we're going to figure out what he can do. Can he have his Jokic elevation kind of elevating everybody around him?
Alright, let's go.
I think he first was tough. I think his defense was terrible. Like,
I'm tired.
yeah.
So now your boy gotta actually play the game.
With that Jokic, like, we'll see whether he can do it. But I still think of him as that top tier talent. Like, if you run into him in the playoffs, you're scared as hell. We're gonna do that in our playoff count rankings. I think that'll be an interesting combo.
Yeah, so I got Luka at 4-2. I think Luka, you know, it's funny, Nick Wright, you know, he was before the season, he was saying Luka's the best offensive player in basketball. I still don't think he's but anyway, that's a whole special. You know, and the best vindication is him putting Luka in the top 50 players the last 50 years. And it was projection for Luka, and then like having to speak Jokic.
Now I gotta actually play. So
I think Luka's incredible. That 60-20 game was the Knicks.
Yeah, and it was. I think he made that crazy buzzer beater too. That was like off of the missed free throw.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. He needed a recovery here.
Yeah, like that was insane, man. Luka is. I mean, that was right after Jokic's 27.
I don't remember combos because all I Jews are just, you know what I mean?
Luka's incredible. He's been doing this.
All right, here's the Kevin Durant, top 5 player for White House.
Yeah, so look at us. I have a feeling that we have a conversation. Durant is better than your guy. Yeah, Kevin Durant is better as well than your guy. Kevin Durant looks bad. What is
So I got hit a couple of times and I didn't even peep it.
That's what I mean. It's like he didn't play well, but he had 31, 11, and 5 over the course of the series.
Yeah, there's some expectations on that dude, man. Like that's one thing. Like Lowe is definitely wrong for that. Like, the expectations that man is held to versus what other guys are held to.
Like your guy, your guy at 5 averaged 18, 8, and 3 over the first 3 games of the playoffs this year. And you know what Philly fans were saying, and I know who you have there, by the way. They were saying that's because he's being triple teamed. What do you expect him to do? So he's averaging more turnovers. By the way, Ryan, look it up right now. The person you have at 5, look up what their turnovers were and their assists were. Turnovers and assists. Look it up right now. See what it was in the playoff this year. Turnovers and assists.
The player that I had, which I'm sure everybody has no idea, definitely my guy. Turnovers and assists. 3.9 turnovers. Man, am I gonna have to rethink this?
And then, By the way, your guy had 15 points in the game 7. 15 on 5 of 18 shooting in a game 7.
Let's try and stay on this path.
By the way, no, hold on. Everybody conversate. This is Ryan's guy. We have to set this game. Ryan is standing up from the phone. This is the 5th of the player basketball, by the way. So, also, in the regular season, by the way, y'all, in the regular season, 2 weeks before the playoffs, he already had the injury. That same guy had 52 points. No Robert, no Jimmy Brown, so 52 points in the regular season game. And then in the second round,
It must be.
5 of 8 shooting in a game 7, and he was up 3-2 in the series. But this is Ryan's guy. Go ahead, whatever. Who is it, Ryan? Say it.
I hate the camera angle in this game, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, I'm going KD. I'm going KD at 5 and Embiid at 6. That's where I'm gonna win. That's a tough one though, because like you're right, the expectations for one guy are so drastically different than the other. I do think that Embiid's defense was better than KD's. I do think that, but like KD, I actually was impressed with defensively against them. Like, I thought he did some interesting things.
You see the Celtics team? Did you see the Celtics team versus the Celtics? But what? Hold on. Slam.
Nigga, come on.
He's anchored incredible defense for what I have we not learned this playoff that defense is more than straight up rim protection from the big defense. So when Game 7 happened, the little run, walk me through this. We're gonna travel a timeline together. So let's go to Game 7 versus Boston. So can you give me an understanding? With Jason Tatum not switching on Joel and KD's face on multiple possessions and getting to the rim, getting wide open shots, 3-quarter because he's like,
It was absolute. They were. Actually, it wasn't even really close. Tatum was reminding me because he has just like everybody else. That's a great point. I think that when I was doing regular season, I had it beat as the second best regular
I pushed. Okay. All right, bro.
he's your guy. What do you mean? You just had him block.
I'm flipping that. I now have Kevin Durant at 5 and Embiid at 6. That
Here,
is.
hold on. People, your computer might work faster than mine. Can you look up Kevin Durant's playoff stats for your please?
Playoff stats this whole year. All right. Kevin Durant's playoff stats for the year: 29 points, 8.7 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 3.5 turnovers. Shot 48% from the field, 33% from 3, 91 from the line.
All right, and then versus the Nuggets, he averaged 30, 10, and 5. So, again, not 30, he wasn't 31, 30, 10, and 5 were his average.
Thank you,
And again, he didn't shoot well. But this is what I mean. He averaged in the playoffs.
So I don't even got my gear, bro.
On 48, 33, 92%. People were looking at him. Look up Look up Joel. hit the regular on worst efficiency. So they thought worst efficiency is
man, you swayed me. Like I'm with you. I'm with you. We gotta adjust that. That's definitely a thing. I do still have that sense. Like I'm not gonna talk about it, but I do think that's fair.
But this is
They care.
So Tatum has been perfect in that game last night. He had a 34 with 38 and 4. So, I mean, he was top. What is the fourth?
Yeah,
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No.
But I'm saying he's only finishing fourth because of the 3 international figures. So this is what I'm asking, Ryan. So this is why I struggle here, because I don't know if Embiid is actually that much better than Tatum all around. Regular season, yeah, for sure. Regular season elevation, floor raising, sure. But at some point, Tatum has been the best player on at least 4 of those 5 Eastern Conference Finals runs. He was the best player going into the finals last year. And then he was better than Jalen Brown. Well, against He's better than Embiid. They played against each other this time. And in the playoffs this year,
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? Still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly. Not this time.
one's got the hook. Where he stops, no one knows.
Not this time.
I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we kill him first.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother. And cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is. See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be at Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right.
That's enough. It's over.
At least they're not giant lizards. Behind you. And now, my wounds, boy. Fate is sealed. I'm sorry.
You wanna vanish? You gonna pop up behind me some goofy way. Word! I gotta die, huh? Alright, my boy. Nigga. You keep doing that, bro. Alright, I got you. I got something for you. You what? Is it time? Oh, it's definitely time. Come here.
Not this time.
I probably lost because my high score wasn't as high as it was supposed to be. I got a D? How? It should have averaged out to a C, but I got first place. I gotta come back. I'm gonna come back.
I heard Otto barking at his life here.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk my dog, get me something to eat, and I'll be back.
Same for an Indian. That it? Fine.
Clive, was it? And what do you want? If you
What
can
do I
last
want?
really quick about it.
Business. Oh, I was about to buy some I don't need. Eh. What I got to sell? Nah, I ain't gonna sell that.
Finished, are you?
Whew.